Hello, this is a quick video about Ozzy the Orca. You've seen me working on and developing Ozzy the Orca and having a quick chat about how I created his mouth. As you can see, I put my hand into it. Oh, it's quite a long way inside. Talk amongst yourselves. Smoke them if you got them. I'll get there eventually. Oh dear. Okay, so I haven't got a voice for him yet, so that you can see how his mouth works. Now, because what I use, is that the way around? Can you see that? This stuff is really, really powerful stuff. It's not super glue, but probably not a good idea to get in your hands or in your mouth. So that's what I use to glue, because this here is just a piece of cardboard. So it is just a piece of cardboard. It's the lid of a folder, one of those folders you can get at W.H. Smith's or at the Range or Walmart if you're in America. I cut that, cut a piece of that, made a little hinge in the middle so that it opens and closes. And then just glued it into the mouth and used, I don't think I've got them with me at the moment, little bulldog clips all around the mouth. As you can see, the lower part isn't perfect. So what we're going to have to do is do some sewing. Can you see that? That needs sewing there, and that needs sewing there. And also, because when it opens and closes his mouth, there isn't like a visual cue. So I'm going to put a row of teeth here. Oh, my hair gets out of my mouth. I'm going to have a row of white teeth here, so you got that visual cue of him opening and closing his mouth. So he does need a voice. His name is Ozzy the Orca, and so I'm not too sure. So we've been chucking some ideas around about what he's going to sound like, but at the moment he is the orca with no voice. So that's what he does. He just gives very deep, meaningful looks. Watch this. Ready? Yeah. I warned you. So that's Ozzy the Orca. And like I said, we're working on him, put the teeth there, and work on his voice until he's ready to be introduced to the public. Yeah. Okay, so that's Ozzy the Orca, and like I said, it's like anything that I've done really. Same as Big Bear with Big Bear, but Big Bear's got a voice, haven't you? Yeah. But can you see? There's a little bit. His mouth, because this is homemade. It's a homemade puppet, and when you speak, you're not quite perfect, are you really? Because there's no anchor points inside his mouth to slide your fingertips into, so that you've got a really good control over his mouth. Is there? No. You're not very good at this. I help. Get me out of here. So yeah, again, Bear is homemade, aren't you? No. He's got this this thing about living in the woods. You used to live in the woods. Yeah, I did. Yeah. But anyway, both of us are developing as puppets and ventriloquists. Your lip control can go off a little bit every now and then. So you're not very good. Well, I'm getting there. But it's about being funny. It's about developing your skill. It's about developing the character, isn't it? No. Oh dear. Anyway, so that's Big Bear. Okay. Say bye. Bye. Yeah. So if there's more control within the mouth that open and close more when you're talking like that, rather than, because it's about that visual cue for your audience, so they see the mouth opening and closing, that it's not your mouth opening and closing. Even if your mouth is opening and closing a little tiny bit, the less the better, but the voice needs to be coming from them, because they see the mouth opening and closing and synchronize with what you're saying. Yeah, well, that's how it works, obviously. What else we got here? So that's it for now. I'll leave that there because I'm a bit busy bee today.